I came home from a work trip to find my neighbor had moved my property line by 12 feet while I was gone. Let me explain. I bought my house in Tucson 4 years ago. Corner lot, good-sized yard, detached garage on the left side of the property that I used as a workshop and loved completely. My neighbor Frank had lived next door for 15 years and had always been the kind of guy who smiled at you from a distance and never quite made eye contact up close. I was in Denver for 5 days for work in March. I came home on a Friday evening and there was a brand new 6-foot wooden fence cutting straight through my yard, not on the property line, 12 feet inside it. My garage was on the other side of that fence, technically on Frank's side now according to the fence he had just built. I stood in my driveway for a long time looking at it, then I went inside and called my real estate attorney. Frank knocked on my door the next morning with a survey he had printed off the internet, and a confidence that I found genuinely impressive given the circumstances. He told me the property line had always been disputed, and he had done his research and he believed the garage had been built incorrectly years ago and was technically on his land. I listened to the whole thing without interrupting. Then I pulled out the official survey that had been conducted when I purchased the property, stamped and certified by a licensed surveyor, registered with the county, showing my property line clearly and the garage sitting entirely within it by a comfortable margin. Frank looked at my survey. His confidence did a very interesting thing. I hired a licensed surveyor to do a new survey the following week, just to have a second certified document. The surveyor planted official markers at every corner of my property. The results matched my original survey exactly. Frank's fence was 12 feet inside my property line. I sent Frank a certified letter giving him 30 days to remove the fence at his own expense, or I would have it removed and bill him for the cost plus file a civil claim for encroachment damages. Frank called me twice during those 30 days. First call, he was aggressive. Second call, he was considerably less aggressive. On day 28, 2 guys showed up with tools and took the fence down. Frank has not made eye contact with me since. Not once. Not even when we get our mail at the same time. My garage is still exactly where it always was. I replaced the lock on it anyway just because it felt right. I also hired that same surveyor to put permanent concrete markers at every corner of my property line, bright orange, visible from space. Frank sees them every single morning from his kitchen window, and I think about that sometimes when I am having a hard day and it genuinely improves my mood. Know your property lines, people. Get the survey, plant the markers, and never let anyone build a fence while you are out of town.